Test, test. Hey, can you guys hear me all right? If you can, let me know if it's quiet, loud, good, bad. Let me bring all this up here. Man, it's been a while. Sounds good. Hey, yeah, good to see you guys. Texas Racing. OG, good to see you, man. Stephen Merkley, Vintage, good to see you. Papa Chuck, Chris Tebow in the house, good to see you. Yeah, it's been a minute. Getting back in the swing of this streaming stuff, man, I tell you what. It's like riding a bike, but quite rusty. What's up, Alex Henry? We'll give folks a few minutes to pile in here. I did realize that I've made a mistake and scheduled this on Wednesdays when the Golden Octagon is doing his show. And they, of course, don't. They're cool with it, but I feel like that's kind of a asshole move, so I'm going to probably have to switch everything back to Mondays. We'll keep the same schedule, just move back to Mondays. That way, anybody who wants to support both channels can. I don't know if we have any overlap, but I'm sure there's at least a few of you that listen to them as well. But if you don't know, now you know. They've got a show they do on Wednesday nights. It starts at around 8:30, where they cover the upcoming fight card. And they're good dudes, and their production quality, man, I tell you what, it's some top-notch shit. It's some real good-looking stuff. So if you enjoy that, and I know obviously most of y'all do, on Wednesdays we'll go over and we'll check out Golden Octagon, and we'll do our trivia on Mondays. Derek, good to see you, buddy. Cedric, good to see you, man. KO Cards, good to see you, buddy. Gym Card Collecting, glad you're here, man. Yeah, I'm fucking pumped. Everybody's here. I was wondering how many would show up. We kind of threw all this together, kind of a little tornado coming back. How many do we have? I can't remember how to work half this stuff. So hopefully we have at least 20. We'll give it a few more minutes here. Kind of take our time, allow people to show up, because we've got 20 questions, and we of course do not have to get to all of them, but the more the merrier. Yeah, they're piling in now. We're getting close to 20 already. Make sure you do your liking and subscribing and all that stuff. Anything that I don't know about that helps the algorithm, as everyone says. Are there algorithms? Does anyone have any proof of how any of this shit works? I don't know. But please do hit the like button. I see there's like a big heart thing on chat now. I've never seen that before. I'm not sure what that does. Hey, that's all right, Cedric. Good to see you, man. Snailblazer, good to see you, buddy. Shout out Snailblazer and Stephen Merkley. Channel members. We got the channel membership rolling again, guys. Hey, so we got a little bit of a different format. Obviously, I recognize pretty much all of you. So I know that most of you are familiar with how we ran trivia. So there's not going to be a whole lot of difference between this and the way we used to run things. The biggest difference, of course, being that there's not going to be packs and all that. This is more of a league, like a season, just something to give us something to do, especially as we move into winter here. Hopefully you watched the video. If you have not watched the video, please watch the video. I believe it's titled something along the lines of Mayce UFC Trivia League official info. And I break down how this all works, how the points works. You can go on macecollectibles.com, and at the top there's a tab that says trivia. Click that tab, and you'll see updated. It'll be updated the day after trivia with the overall standings for that season, as well as the list of how everybody panned out in that previous week. So all that information can be found over there. Oh, also the schedule is on macecollectibles.com on that same tab. You'll find the schedule for the entire season, all the way through the playoffs and the championship and the way that all works. The grand prize, of course, is going to be UFC tickets and a bunch of sealed product. I'll iron out details as we move forward here and see kind of how this is going and how everybody's doing. But let me break down real quick how this works. If anybody has any questions, just throw them in chat and we'll get them answered. And then mods, of course, if I forget anything, please do remind me. It's been a minute since we've done this. But again, thank you all so much for showing up. Truly, I appreciate it. Obviously, without you guys showing up, I don't have an audience to do this with or a hobby to share. So appreciate it very much. Thank you. Let me grab this here. All right, so the way this is going to work, guys, we're going to have, it's a 20 question thing, or if we have less than 20 people, obviously we'll just do however many questions until everybody gets one answered. So you're going to get a point for being here. So if you're here right now and you're participating, if you could just type a number 1 in chat, and then that way I'm kind of taking attendance. I'm not trying to treat you like a child, but you get a point for just showing up. So if you don't even get any questions right, you're going to get a point just for being here and supporting things. And then at the end, after the last question, we'll do the same thing with a number 2. And if you're here, you'll get another point. So you can earn 2 points just for showing up. So the way this works is there's 20 questions. Each question is worth, we're going to start, question number 1 is worth 20 points. And as each question goes by, it descends by 1 point. So question 2 is worth 19, 3, 18, 4, 17, and so on. There are 5 prizes. Tonight, the first prize is a little bit better than I'm typically going to give. I'm trying to really dull down the prizes I give on each trivia night to kind of encourage people that just enjoy being here and not so much people with 18G internet connections that just show up to steal the shit that you guys want. Plus, some of us are quite slow on the computer, and that sucks. So I've devised a system. We're going to try it out tonight. We'll see how it works. I'm hoping it kind of makes a level playing ground for everybody. So the way it'll work is you'll get the points for the questions as we just spoke about. And those points, again, will carry over week to week. So you're trying to make essentially the top 30 by the end of the season, or 32, so that you get into the playoffs, and then you work your way to the championship, and maybe you win the grand prize, which would be great for everybody. Yes, poor Cedric's got 1G. So we've got 5 prizes. So the way it'll work is on question number 1 being the hardest question, because obviously the largest pool of contestants remain. Because once you answer a question correctly, you're done for the night. Okay, you can't you can't win more than 1 question per night. You can of course come back next week on week 2 and continue to compete for the entire season. Shout out Nick, really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Running Windows 95. Yeah, I get it. Hey, Taylor, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks again, Nick. Appreciate that very much. So, yeah, question 1, being the hardest, is going to be the best prize. There's 5 prizes. None of them are great, but it's something. And you get to choose whether you take the prize. Here's where we kind of level the playing field for you slower folks like myself. The first person, so whoever gets question number 1 right, that's worth 20 points. You can either take the points, okay, or you can take half the points and the prize, but you don't get to see what the prize is. You got to decide. That way, if there's the same 5 people that are fast, they might skip over the cards. So you slower guys are going to get dibs on the prizes, and hopefully that kind of evens things out. Shout out Derek. Thanks for the super chat there, supporting the channel as always. Really appreciate that, brother. Thank you. AJ Coco, good to see you. Anybody, what's up, Gary? Anybody who's joined, if you're here and you hear my voice and you haven't already typed a 1, type a 1 so I can go back and get your attendance points. Derek said plus 15. Yeah. So does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Week 1, everyone will kind of understand how it works as we work through this. And if we find that something's simply stupid or could be done better, we'll of course implement any kind of change we can to make this more efficient and fun for you all. What's up, Lucian? Good to see you, buddy. Man, a lot of my OGs coming back. Appreciate that. So yeah, that's it. So person number 1, they can either select this prize, this mystery top prize, or they can take the points. Okay, or I'm sorry, the prize and half the points, or the points. Should they decline the prize and just take the points because they're chasing the playoffs or the grand prize or whatever they're doing, it'll just carry on to the next person, the next person, the next person, until either all the prizes are won or nobody claims them. It's simple as that. The prizes do get somewhat worse in descending order, but again, they're not like the mega bounty. For those of you who were here before, these aren't like mega bounty level prizes, but yeah. You'll see. You'll see how it plays out. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? I think I've covered everything. Oh, so when I ask I guess I should explain how it works. When I ask a question, folks, the winner is the first person to answer the question correctly in chat. So if I ask, this is really important to note, if I ask about a fighter's name or a human being's name, you must give me the first and last name. You have to give the first and the last name, okay? Spelling does not matter as long as I can tell what you're trying to say. That's all I give a shit about. Just make sure you type a first and last name. Other than that, that's it. You can only win once. I have to go by the order in which the answers appear on my screen. I know it's frustrating if it looks like on your screen that your answer showed up before somebody else's and I say it was them. I'm not trying to cheat you. I can just obviously only go by the order I see on my screen. And I assure you the order does vary from person to person. It happens pretty much every time we do this. Yeah, the Ioana and Jacek answer. All right, I think did I forget anything? Have I forgotten anything, folks? So yeah, you all can check tomorrow, and you'll see your points updated on MaceCollectibles.com. But I think that's it. Let me do one last function check here. Yeah, we've got plenty more than 20 viewers, so we've got enough questions. All right, let's roll it on. Oh, I guess this is really important. If you choose a prize, you win one of the prizes, the little side prizes here. You must email me at macecollectibles@gmail.com your shipping information. Do not post it in chat. Do not post your name and shipping information in chat, okay? Email macecollectibles@gmail.com. If Ahmad wouldn't mind typing that in chat, I'd very much appreciate it. Just email that email and reference, your YouTube username and what prize you won, and I'll ship that to your door free of charge within the next 48 months. All right, looks like we don't have any questions. What's up, Esoteric? Good to see you. Oh, you're at work, so you can't participate. I'm going to give you a point for showing up anyway. Yeah, all right, let me pull up my question list here. Good luck, everybody. Thanks again for showing up. Here we go. Question number 1. So they kind of vary here. I tried to throw in some old ones, some new ones, etc. But week 1, we'll work out the kinks. Good luck, folks. Question 1. Remember, first and last names must be typed. Spelling does not matter. Question number 1. Who was Sherdog's 2009 Fighter of the Year? Who was Sherdog's 2009 Fighter of the Year? Golly, you're fast. Now, I'll tell you what's remarkable, guys, and this happened with trivia before, is the fastest people are always people that aren't even in the same country as me. The hell's up with that, Spectrum? Alta Fiber. It was indeed Jose Aldo Jr., which I believe was the very first answer given by Lucian. Congrats, Lucian. What's up, Henderson? Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Donovan. Raiden. Man, all you guys. It's like we didn't skip a beat. Marty. What's up, Marty? Yeah, Lucian has got legendary speed. That's that 18G internet we were talking about. A lot of those are good guesses. Shout out Joe's Card Stash. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. If you guys want content like I produce, but that's actually well done, check out Joe's Card Stash. Very good channel. Shout out Joe. All right, so Lucian, my guy, you've got a decision to make. You have earned 20 points because that was the first question. So you can either take 20 points or you can take 10 points and have this prize right here. It's up to you, my guy. Oh, did we lose our feed? Have we lost it? Oh, buddy. Let's do this. There we go. Are we back? We're back. Holy moly. Did y'all see that? All right, Lucian's going to take the 20 points. Yeah, I think it looked frozen on my side. Maybe it wasn't even frozen for you guys. All right, sorry about that. So I fixed it for no reason. Lucian's going to take the 20. Let me write this down so that doesn't happen again. I was going to type this. Let me grab a pen, folks. I'm so unprepared. So unprofessional. All right, gang, we're back. We're back. I've got good old pad and paper. Good old trusty pad and paper never led me astray. All right, Lucian's going to take the points. Congrats, Lucian. Of course, you have to sit out now, but I got you down for 20 points, my friend. Nice. All right, folks. Prize is still on the board. What's up, Lars? Good to see you. Question number 2. Question number 2. What season are we on for Dana White looking for a fight? What season are we on for Dana White looking for a fight? Cedric says, let's make this big and put Mayce Collectibles Trivia Night on ESPN. That's hilarious. That would be amazing. Could you guys imagine? ESPN Plus. Mayce Collectibles Trivia. That would be so sick. We are indeed on season 7. Season 7. And it looks like the first, Steven. Congrats, Steven. A lot of answers before you, but slightly missing the mark there. Season 7 is correct. We kind of stepped out of our normal questioning line there. Try and give everybody a chance tonight. Congrats, Steven. All right, Steven, you want 19 points? Or do you want half of that? Oh, see, I never even thought about the whole odd number. So we're going to be running half points. That's all good. You can either have 19 points or 9.5 and the prize. Up to you, my friend. Henderson says, who cares? The show stinks. I'll take half points and the best card. All right, Steven, congrats. Let me mark you down here. Steven Merkley is going to take 9.5 and the card. All right, Steven, you know the drill. Shoot me an email, and you are going to take home the top prize tonight, which is, it looks like a little Hoist Gracie legendary auto from 22 Panini Prism. Nice little Hoist Gracie there. There you go, $18.99. Very nice, man. Make sure you shoot me an email. You know the deal on that. All right, we got a lot more to get through. Let's keep it rolling. Congrats, buddy. Question number 3. Question number 3. Question number 3. Now remember, the prizes do get worse from here. Who were the 2 fighters in the main event of UFC 2? Who were the 2 fighters in the final event of UFC 2? I don't see any right answers yet. I see one person. You guys keep naming one guy that's correct. Marty Marteau just nailed it. It was Hoist Gracie. Everybody knew it'd be Hoist Gracie. Good job on that. But it was indeed Mr. Patrick Smith. Hoist Hamzat Chimaev. It was indeed Hoist Gracie and Patrick Smith. Who was that? Marty Marteau, right? Yeah, shout out Marty Marteau. Nailed it. Perfect capitalization and everything. Shout out Marty. Oh, if you don't know, folks, go watch it. For sure. Dude was a beast. Patrick fought, what, two? That was his second or third fight of the night. That was his, at least his second, for sure. All right, Marty, would you like the card, my friend, or 9 points? Excuse me, 18 points, or the card and 9 points? Derek's on delay. Poor Derek. All right, we got Marty. Marteau taking the 18. All right, here we go. Fourth of the night. Golly, that's insane. I can't go to the mailbox and back 4 times. Here we go. Question number 4. Question number 4. In what year did Corey Sandhagen make his UFC debut? In what year did Corey Sandhagen make his UFC debut? I already see the right answer. 2018. It was indeed 2018, and it looks like the first one was Kevin A. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you. Kevin Farah. All right, Kevin. You can either choose to have 17 points or 8.5 and the mystery card. Some of you are for sure delayed. But hopefully that's where this mystery card stuff comes in, because you can still earn way more points than other folks who answer way before you, if they take the cards. Poor Jay Coco. Kevin's going to take 8.5 points in the mystery card. Plus card. All right. What do we got for Kevin here? It's not going to be as good as that, that's for sure. What do we got? A little rookie card for Mr. Ian Gary. Little octagon side orange flash of Mr. Ian Gary from Panini Select. Nice card there. There you go. All right, congrats, Kevin. Make sure you shoot me an email, macecollectibles@gmail.com. You know the deal. Congrats, buddy. All right, question number 5. Question number 5. This former UFC champion ended his career with a second-round TKO loss to Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 232 Jones vs. Gustafsson 2 in 2018. This former UFC champion ended his career with a second-round TKO loss to Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 232 Jones vs. Gustafsson in 2018. It was Chad Mendez. Chad Mendez. Hey, thanks, Nick. Appreciate that. Do the people ranked higher on the leaderboard get an advantage in the playoff round? They do. So when you go to the playoff, well, I guess you get an advantage based on your internet connection and ability to answer. Because when we go to the playoffs, the way the 32-man bracket will get set up, obviously 16 on each side, you're going to get seeded based on your points that you finished in the regular season. So if you were the number 1 seed in the point season, you're going to go up against number 16, and then 2 versus 15, etc. So That's kind of how it works. Shout out Esoteric. Appreciate that very much, my friend. Becoming a member, a top prospect, supporting the channel. Thank you very much, my friend. It was indeed Chad Mendez. Let me scroll up here. Sorry, guys. Got the little sidetrack. Looks like Jay Coco to me. Oh, that's a nice card, Jay Coco, by the way. Shout out Jay Coco. All right, Jay Coco, what are we at here? Either 16 points or 8 points in a card. Hey, thanks again, Esoteric, for joining up. I appreciate that very much. Cedric says the Vegas odds show Lucian already favored to win the playoffs. That's hilarious. All right, Jay Coco's taking the 16. All right, question number 6. Question number 6. Who is the last person that Chris Weidman defeated? Who did Chris Weidman last defeat? First and last name, folks, don't forget. Always got to type first and last name. Spelling does not matter as long as I can tell what you're trying to say, but you do got to type a first and last name. That way we can avoid any confusion. Who was the last person Chris Weidman defeated? I see it on here a few times, so I'll go ahead and say it. Omari Akhmedov. And it looks like the first person was Angry RT. Angry RT. Very nice. Let me write you down here. All right, Angry RT. You can either have 15 points or 7.5 in the mystery card. 15 points or 7.5 in the mystery card. Angry wants the points. All right, you got the points. 15 coming at you. Question number 7. Man, I still see answers coming in. I feel bad for some of y'all. It's probably my internet connection. I'm probably the one with the worst internet connection. All right, here we go. Question number 7. Oh, I'm not I'm not trying to be a hater. I like Chris Weidman. Question number 7. How many pounds over was Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 279? How many pounds over was Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 279? Give me the exact amount. Oh, I see it. I see one. Let me just verify. Yep. The correct answer is 7.5. 7.5. Poor Joe. Maybe I should have specified. Alex Henry. Joe, Papa, and Derek. I gave all you guys a shaft. And I do feel apologetic about that. But Alex Henry bringing home the money here with 7.5. Congrats, Alex. All right, my man. You can either have 14 points or 7 in the card. Yeah, you were right there, Joe. Take the card and half points. So you are taking 7 plus card. All right, good luck. What do we got? All right, we got, looks like 2009 round 1. Matt Brown rookie card. And remember, Mayce Collectibles is Ohio based. So be careful what you say about Mr. Brown if you are not a fan. Because we love Matt Brown around these parts. So congrats on that. Nice round 1 hit. Little Topps debut. Matt Brown rookie. Who was that? Alex, make sure you email macecollectibles@gmail.com with your shipping info. And reference your YouTube username. Because everybody's email is always different. So I have no idea who you are. Oh, shout out Alex. So yeah, it's going to a good person. Nice. All right, folks, here we go. Moving forward. Question number 8. Question number 8. After defeating Bruno Silva in June and now riding a 5-fight win streak, Brendan Allen is set to face this fighter Saturday, November 18th. After defeating Bruno Silva in June and now riding a 5-fight win streak, Brendan Allen is set to face this fighter Saturday, November 18th. It is indeed Mr. Paul Craig. You guys are on it. That one just got announced, so I was hoping nobody would have to look it up here. Try to give some of you slower typers some chances. Congrats. It looks like on my screen I've got Snail Blazer followed by Vintage, then Snail Blazer for the second time. Oh no, it is Vintage. You said Alex. Oh man, poor Snail Blazer. You corrected it, so it's gonna go to Vintage. And then it was Snail Blazer, then Nick, and then Jim Card, Donovan. What's up, Donovan? Can't remember if I said what's up to you yet or not, but good to see you. So congrats, Vintage, Snail Blazer, so close, my friend. You came in first and third. All right, let's write down Vintage. Vintage, my friend. It looks like you are at 13 points or 6.5 in the card. Points, he'll take them points. All right. Vintage is going down. 13 points. All right. Congrats, Vintage. Question number 9. Here we go. Question number 9. Who was the last person Brian Ortega submitted? Who was the last person in the UFC that Brian Ortega submitted during a sanctioned UFC fight? Damn, some of you guys are fast. If you pulled that from knowledge, that's impressive. I had to Google that one, admittedly. It was indeed Cub Swanson. That was at UFC Fight Night 123 back in 2017. Can you guys believe that? Time flies. I know I'm getting a little bit older now, and time goes by faster and faster, but that's insane to me. So much about the UFC is insane to me, how much it's changed and evolved. Mostly for the good. But it was indeed Cub Swanson. Shout out to... Let me just make sure I get it right so I don't say the wrong name again. It is indeed Raiden. Raiden Stormbringer. Shout out Raiden. Good to see you, buddy. Followed again by Nick, and then the next correct answer was Derek. All right, congrats to Raiden. Raiden Stormbringer. Raiden Stormbringer. All right, Raiden, you can either have 12 points or 6 in the card. 12 points or 6 in the card. That's right. His 2018 Chrome Rookie. CM Punk. Hey, good to see you, Cedric. Thanks for stopping in, man. Definitely good to see you. Take care of yourself. Raiden's going to take 6 in the card. 6 points plus the card. All right, man. Got you down. What do we got for Raiden here? Looks like Miss Casey O'Neill, little tricolor cotton candy select rookie. Nothing crazy, but not bad for a freebie there. There you go, Miss King Casey. Congrats, Raiden. You know the deal, my friend. Shoot me an email, macecollectibles@gmail.com. Maybe I should place these out. We got to up the clickbait, you know? There we go. All right, what are we on? Question number 10 here. Question number 10. In what city did UFC 1 take place? In what city did UFC 1 take place? It was indeed Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado. And it looks like the first person was Henderson, followed by Joe. Man, Joe, keep coming in close there. Taylor came hot off the press, just a little bit off geographically there. Congrats, Henderson. Henderson Cole. All right, my man. We got 11 points for you, or 5.5 in the card. 11 or 5.5 in the card. It is your moment, my friend. Henderson's going for the belt. I love it. You know, guys, I thought about it. If this thing gets pretty popular, I'll legit get a belt made. Who doesn't want a belt made about anything? All right, let me mark Henderson down here. He's going after those points. All right, there we go. 11. Question 11. Congrats, Henderson. All right, here we go. Question number 11. This fighter ended his career with a second win over Tito Ortiz at UFC 148 in July of 2012. Hey, shoot me that info, Chris. That'd be awesome. Henderson says get it made in his size to save me time. This fighter ended his career with a second win over Tito Ortiz at UFC 148 in July of 2012. It was not the Iceman. See a lot of Chuck Liddells in there. It was not him. It was, however, Forrest Griffin. And I see the first person on my screen that said that was Mr. Texas Racing. All right, congrats, Texas Racing. You can either have 10 points or 5 in the card. It's the last card. 10 points or 5 in the card. He's going to take them 10. All right, congrats, buddy. 10 points it is. Remember, folks, you can check MaceCollectibles.com. At the top, you're going to see a tab that says Trivia. Click on that Trivia tab, and tomorrow, always the day after Trivia, you will see updated stats rankings for the overall playoff picture as well as the weekly point score, as well as all future Trivia schedule. Just a little PSA for you. All right, here we go. Question number 12. Question number 12. This fighter last lost a split decision to Mackenzie Dern at UFC 273. This is kind of a hard one. This fighter last lost a split decision to Mackenzie Dern at UFC 273. Yeah, shout out Stephan Bonner. Rest in peace. That's probably the one card set I'll never sell, is that tough one set. It's such a beautiful shot of him and Forrest. Such a great card. That's a card that truly captures the moment. Like, that's what you want to do when you make a trading card, right? A sports card. You don't just the pretty graphics, of course, are a very important and major part of it. And, you know, the fighter looking good at being a good shot, that's important. But what truly makes like a great card, if you're a nerd like me, is truly capturing like a moment, a special moment in that person's career. And that card is one of probably the best that I've seen that truly captured like the essence of that moment. It was a really special time. Anyhow, I forgot what the hell we were doing. Did I ask a question? I did ask a question. I see a bunch of answers. I see the right answer. It was Tisha Torres. Tisha Torres. Looks like Donovan. Donovan Jackson. Congrats, buddy. Let's put Donovan down here. Donovan Jackson. All right, Donovan, you can either have 9 points, my friend, or you can have 4.5 in the last card. It's kind of like deal or no deal. 9 points or 4.5 in the card. Taking the points. Donovan knows. Donovan knows what he's doing. All right. Congrats, Donovan. Got you down, buddy. 9 points. Question 13. Here we go. This fighter has only dropped one fight out of 10 professional outings and goes by the name Baby Shark. This fighter has only dropped one fight out of 10 professional outings and goes by the fight name of Baby Shark. There you go, Joe. It was indeed Tabitha Ritchie. Tabitha Ritchie. Joe coming in quick with that one. Congrats, buddy. Oh, I wrote Tabitha Ritchie down. How about we write Joe's card stash? There we go. One more shout out, Joe's card stash, guys. If you don't know, now you know. Head over there and subscribe. Some real high quality UFC card vids. All right, Joe, my friend, what are we at here? It looks like 8 points or 4 in the card. 8 points or 4 in the card. Oh, Jim Card, were you first? Did I screw you over? No, you were behind him on my screen, but that's all right. Your spelling don't matter. Don't worry about your spelling. As long as I can tell what you're trying to say, it's all good. All right, Joe's going to take the points. Congrats, Joe. 8 points. Got you down, buddy. Question number 14. Question number 14. Here we go. Remember, folks, if you're here at the end, you will gain yet another point just for being here. I should probably have banners that say that. Question 14, here we go. How many KOs/TKOs does Sean O'Malley have in his pro career? How many KOs/TKOs does Sean O'Malley have in his pro career? Not in the UFC, in his pro career. It is indeed 12. It is 12, folks, and I do believe Mr. Papa Chuck, followed by Stephen Merkley, so close. Congrats, Papa Chuck. Oh, Stephen, you came in already. Papa Chuck with the quickness. All right, congrats, Papa Chuck. What do we got for you? 7 points or 3.5 in the last card? Card and points. So he's going to take the 3.5, 3.5 plus card. Papa Chuck, make sure you shoot me an email, macecollectibles@gmail.com with your YouTube username and your shipping info. Hey, no, you're good, Steven. You can definitely keep playing. What do we got? Anthony Smith, 2020 Topps flagship. Now, this is the Independence Day. Beautiful card, numbered to 76. Mr. Smith here is 27/76. Great card. The last set, Topps released, if you don't count striking signatures. I'm for sure okay with pretending those never happened. But there we go. Nice little Anthony Smith for you and 3.5 points. All right, folks, so we just got points left. Question 15. Joe, you can, yeah, you just can't win. We just offer 1 W a night. Hey, you're welcome, Papa. Make sure you shoot that email. All right, here we go. Question 15. Who is the youngest fighter to ever win a UFC title? And make sure you put some respect on this individual's name. Who is the youngest fighter to ever win a UFC title? It's my guy. Hey, by the way, how do you guys like me now, huh? How many of you gave me shit for talking about John Jones over the years, and now everybody loves him again? He's so great. He's the greatest of all time. It's nice to see him getting some love. I'm just messing with you guys here. I'm just messing with you. It's, of course, John Jones. Congrats to, let me find the first person that has not already won. It looks like Taylor. Congrats, Taylor. Taylor, let me write that down. That's a long one. Gittinger. Gittinger? Gittinger? How do you spell it? How do you say that? Congrats, my friend. You can either have, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have a choice. You won 6 points. Congratulations, my friend. Yeah, see, so this is pretty good. So Taylor just answered number 15, but got nearly the same amount of points as the person that answered 7th. Damn near that, only 2 points less than who answered 4th. So I think the card cutting in half thing is a way to make it really fair for you slower folks. You know, to have a chance. Or who get my feed slower or whatever. How dare you, Vintage Folk? How dare you, sir? Yeah, it might get broken for sure. Hey, that's awesome, Taylor. I'm glad you come out. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Aaron Blanchfield, very well could. Very well could. There's a lot of really hot prospects. It's a great time to be a UFC fan. No question about that. All right, question number 16. In previous editions of Mayce Trivia, what was the name of the main prize that the participants were trying to win? I think we actually said it already on this stream. In previous editions of Mayce Trivia, what was the name of the main prize that the participants were trying to win? Jens had the pet stuffed in his foot. That's why I say, Vintage Vogue, how dare you, sir? How dare you? My own mods. Taking shots. Molly. That's pretty good. Snail Blazer, do I got you down yet, buddy? Or is that your first hit? That is your first hit. Congrats, Snail Blazer. Oh, wait. No, I messed up. No, I didn't. It was Snail Blazer. All right. Whew. And then Nick right after that. All right, congrats, Snail Blazer. 5 points to Snail Blazer for question 16. All right, here we go. Dana's face. What's up, Lazy Bone? Good to see you. Yeah, I should give out Dana face cards for Christmas to all you guys. Everybody who's a channel member, I'm going to send you a Dana card at Christmas. Number 17, here we go. After dropping back-to-back losses against Shane Burgos and Nathaniel Wood, this fighter bounced back, picking up a win in his last outing against Kron Gracie at UFC 288. After dropping back-to-back losses against Shane Burgos and Nathaniel Wood, this fighter bounced back, picking up a win in his last outing against Kron Gracie at UFC 288. First and last name, don't forget. Hey, that'll work, Lazy Bone. Looks like first. I don't think anybody's answered that hasn't already won. Marty, you won, right? Yeah. Vintage won. If you haven't won, just type it in chat. Yeah, there you go. It looks like... Let me just make sure, but I'm pretty sure everybody that was typing it had already won. Vintage won. Kevin won. Taylor won. Steven won. Marty won. Chris Tebow, you did it. Congrats, my friend. Chris Tebow locking in 4 points on the night. Congrats, my guy. All right, question 18. Question number 18. Don't bet on me, Jourdain. Vintage throwing all kinds of shade tonight. Here we go, folks. Question 18. This fighter ended his career with 7 straight decisions and a 3-fight losing streak. Okay, hang on. For some of you, this is your time. Okay? You've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Hopefully you're still here, because some of you have been using this answer over and over for years. And now is your time. Here we go. Question 18. This fighter ended his career with 7 straight decisions and a 3-fight losing streak, making his last appearance against Michael Johnson at UFC Fight Night 138, Ozdemir versus Smith. This fighter ended his career with 7 straight decisions and a 3-fight losing streak, making his last appearance against Michael Johnson at UFC Fight Night 138, Ozdemir versus Smith. It is not Mark Hunt. It is not Sam Alvey. I can tell you that the correct answer is now in chat. Someone who's already won has given you guys the gold. Has anybody not won? Is there anybody left? Gary, you've done it. Artem Lobov, the GOAT. Indeed. There we go. Congrats, Gary. Gary Fusey getting 3 points. Congrats, Gary. All right, question 19. Name one of the two. Remember, first and last name. First and last name. Name one of the two heavyweights in the co-main event at UFC 293 next weekend. You got it, Gary. 3 points, my friend. Congrats. Is there anybody... Hey, how about this? Has anybody not won? We got one guy. One individual, I see. I think pretty much every person's name that's answering has won. Is this it? Are we wrapping up? Wait, Lazy Bone has not won. Has Alex won? Alex did win. I don't see the right answer yet. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I do see the right answer. I think we've only got one person who hasn't hit the points yet. Oh, Derek, you haven't either? Let me scroll up and see if you got it. No. Alex already won. Nope, keep going. The correct answer is in chat. One of them, at least. A couple of them. If you haven't won... Oh, there we go. Lazy Bone. Tai Tuivasa. There we go. Atta baby. All right. Congrats to... Who was that? Lazy Bone. Lazy Bone with 2 points. All right, folks. On the board. Hell yeah. Here we go. Last question. Nicknamed Sam Page, this fighter made her UFC debut against Tisha Torres at UFC 256 in 2020. If you have not won, the correct answer is on the board many times. There it is. Congrats, Waka AA, I think that says. I'm like 1,000 years old, dude. I can't read that shit. But congrats to you. Let me write that down. That's going to be a long one. All right, there we go. And you got 1 point plus your bonus point for everybody being here. Hey, do me a favor, folks. If you can hear my voice right now, hit me with a 2 in the chat so I know you were here at the end of this thing, and we'll throw you another bonus point for showing up. I appreciate it. As stated, guys, I'm going to see if this is conflicting with the Golden Octagon. They do a show on Wednesday nights, and the last thing that I want to do is overlap for anybody who would like to watch their show but doesn't want to miss trivia as well. So I will probably be moving this to either Monday or later in the night. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to talk to them. I don't know if we have an overlapping audience for this because they're not doing cards on Wednesdays, they're saying. So we'll figure it out. But make sure you check them out. Check out Joe. And I appreciate all of you for stopping in, truly, and for supporting the hobby. I really, really do appreciate it. I love this shit. I know you guys do as well. And I'm happy to be back. So here's to week 1. I think it went pretty well. Kind of working out the kinks here. I think this new system with cutting points in half and stuff is really going to make things even. Make sure you guys check out MaceCollectibles.com. You'll see tomorrow the updated stats as the season goes along there. And I think that's about all I got. But I appreciate it very much, folks. Hope you had fun. And I'll have some videos out. But other than that, I will see you live here next week for week 2. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the subs and the channel members joining, and mods. Appreciate you guys as always too. So thanks, guys.